anything we need, I will be free to contact you.
Definitely, it would be two-way. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So can we start now?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have some small poll where we would like you to go and put your comments. It's here on menti.com, and the password is 764365, as you can see on screen. And when you go there, you can actually see some ratings that you will tell us what is your field of expertise. So I would ask you to do so. So menti.com 764365. And while you are doing that, I'm going to continue with them presentation. So my bullet point will be, what is RPA? What is UiPath MVP community, and how can we help? So RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. It's technology that allows people to configure their software, that small software installed on their machines, that will behave as a human and do some repetitive tasks. Whatever is repetitive and takes away time from people, we can automate it, and then like that we can help people, giving them their time back. So what is repetitive process? Repetitive process, I think of like a Windows loading screen. It's something that's always load and work, and it's never-ending story. So you have some documents that you need to do something to process, to analyze. You process them, analyze them, then you do something with them, either send an invoice, either dispatch, either a throwaway, and then it's done. And then again, you get some documents, you analyze them, you do something with them, and then done, and then again. So all those repetitive tasks that are strictly configured, we can automate. There's one really good example of automation. I used to work for one company. They're a huge retail chain in USA. They have around 8,000 stores, and they had some pens. Those pens are electric pens, and they have some battery inside, and they got broken daily. So whenever they broke a pen, they will submit a ticket, a request for a new pen. And then ticket is created in some ticketing system, and somebody from call center, from help desk, needs to analyze those tickets and to find what is the store number, where it's located at, to find the closest warehouse, and then to dispatch that pen with some company. So there we go to procurement system, try to find it, and when they found it, they dispatch it. When they dispatch it, they need to, so agent needs to come back to the ticketing system and type in the ticket what was the tracking number, so the store can track their pen, where is it, and when it will be on site. So this is completely repetitive task. So daily they broke pens, daily they order new one, and someone as a punishment needs to go there and do this job over and over and over again. Here is where we created a robot. So the bot went in the queue in ticketing system, they called tickets, try to find them, dispatch the closest from the closest warehouse with a tracking ID, and put tracking ID back in the system. And we saved around 300 hours with that. So that's a perfect example of what is repetitive task. So any task that you can imagine in your company that is repetitive, it can be automated. Here is our UiPath community. This webinar is created because of this coronavirus, and our goal here is not to sell something, to have a sales pitch. Goal is to help. So if you are, or you know somebody from government's office, from hospitals, from logistics, anyone who needs help in these times where corona is outside and we can be infected and sick, and we need to process some documentation or patients documentation or whatever, we are here to help. Here presenters are myself, Radomir, and Lahiru. You can see us on the right side where all MVPs are for 2020. Lahiru and myself are in the orange circle. We also have our group on WhatsApp. So whoever needs help from anything, you can go on this WhatsApp group and you can ask for help or you can offer your help. And also on our UiPath forum, you can find this COVID-19 pandemic post and put your comments there or find your answers there. COVID-19 impacted hugely on the world's economy. On the world's economy, now all airlines are grounded. Nobody's flying. I had a picture from the airport that it's completely empty. Nobody's there. Stores are closed. Pretty much 60 to 70% of stores and retailers are closed. The only stores that are open are that necessary for human food and medicines. Everything else is closed, at least here in Germany where I live and in Serbia where I used to live. That's what I know. But I also know from some other countries, everything's pretty much closed. The companies that have the huge impact right now and have a great volume of work are delivery company as DHL, as some stores that deliver food to house, etc. And there is where we can help. So how can we help your company if you have something to be automated or you know somebody who needs something to be automated? We can help with consulting. We can help with the design of the robot. We can help with documentation. We can help with the process maps. We can help with building that robot, training people to build the robot and use this robot, and we'll support you. Everything is for free while this COVID-19 is in place. And do you have any questions for me at this moment?
No, Radamir. I'm fine. Sayed here.
Okay. So then I will pass the ball to Lahiru. And Lahiru will take it from here because Lahiru has some other things and also has some awesome chatbot that he will show you how it works.
Yeah, thank you, Radamir. So let me share my screen. Yeah, so while the screen loads, what I'm going to talk about is on it's on how RPA can support your routine tasks and what are the top 10 COVID-19 use cases that we can introduce RPA for, and then the chatbot demo that Radamir just mentioned. So before going further, let me show you a small video. This video is on a consideration process that running to verify the data between two applications. User will select the country and the bot logs into the system, goes on and do some filtering to get the data. And based on the data it filters, and based on different categories it performs, recognize whether it's live, based on that, updates it, and sends out a notification for the respective person coming up. And it also uploads the respective file it goes to do the verification. So that's one simple step doing automation through UiPath. So with the end of the video, let's just get back to our presentation. With the COVID-19 impact to the world, there are almost all the industries were impacted with that. And some of those are listed here, like the healthcare, finance, manufacturing, supply chain, and call centers, and human resources. You see that each and every industry is quite linked, because if one industry is impacted, it will impact all the other related industries as well. So, for example, if with the COVID-19 impact in the healthcare industry, there are a lot of things going on, trying to find a cure and trying to optimize the way you're uh, looking for the results of the test cases. So one good example is uh, introducing RPA for testing the C19 cases to reduce the wait time. So how that improve is by early identification of the virus. That will also help to stop spreading the virus into other people and in other countries. So to do that, there's a lot of things that has to happen in the background. So while improving the efficiency of testing, you need to also distribute the data to the respective government organizations so that they can publish the information in very different sources. So a lot of manual work is involved in each and every step. So while we focus on those main important things, if we can introduce a bot to capture the results that we find and inform the respective parties so that that will happen automatically and we can focus on the most important things at the moment. So while that's happening, it will also increase the demand for specific healthcare products like sanitizers, for example. So once the demand is increased, you can see that to meet that demand, we need to manufacture. But at the moment, all of us are working from home and a lot of these officers, there's no one to work there and to handle these order requests that comes in and the manufacturer's delivery, everything is at a standstill. So if there is a virtual assistant to support us in each and every section in manufacturing, supply chain, and contact center areas, so that these bots can work hand in hand and pass on the work from one bot to another through different mediums, that will actually help. So why I say that is we have a lot of online applications and mobile applications to support various needs. But at the moment, we need something urgent and something immediate to support the needs of the people. So developing web applications, mobile applications takes a whole lot of time. But when it comes to automation, RPA, we can easily introduce a chatbot or a attended or unattended automation within just few days, or depending on the complexity, maybe within few hours as well. So having such efficient and effective way of handling certain tasks while you're at home to continue the business and without letting the organizations fall at this very critical moment. That's what our focus is. So in each and every industry, as I mentioned here, those are connected to each other. So having a good connection or having a good automation platform to support the incoming demand and send that to the manufacturing and the delivery, that will easily improve the efficiency of your organization and even without much human involvement. The other main aspect is the contact centers, because at the very moment we all are working from home and we need to get information on certain different things on financial side and on healthcare and a lot of things. So when people are at home, it's really hard to maintain a contact center, because while we are on the call with the customer, we need to go through the system and find the required information through that to support the customer inquiries. So we can easily do that while you're on the phone. If we can have an attended bot that can, based on the conversation, if it can go to the application and show up the data you need, that's quite efficient and it's easy. So with UiPath, we have a lot of different platforms that we can introduce, like attended, unattended automation. So to give you a brief idea on attended and unattended, attended automation is automation, the bot that runs in your working laptop hand in hand to automate the certain tasks for you. And unattended automation is a bot that runs in the background in different servers or different other machines without any human intervention. So based on the data we get from attended bots, the unattended bot can also support, take over the task from there and do the required activities to support your needs. And also the one cool feature we have is chatbots. We all have WhatsApp, Viber, and different social media. So we chat with different people. So just similarly, like you chat with other people, we can have a chat with a chatbot that can handle certain things. So based on your inquiries, it will understand what your requirement is, and based on that, it will provide you the required information. For example, a loan application. So you're at home and you can't go to the bank. You can easily have a chat, send a chat message to the bot asking information, and you can do the loan request through the bot itself by just asking simple questions and submitting the data. So these are the kind of things that we are focusing on, that we can help you on to perform these tasks. So UiPath itself has identified different case studies that are really valuable at the moment, and then they're offering those solutions for you guys for free. So these are some of the case studies that they have identified, like testing, using automation to testing, and this especially for healthcare sector and for airlines and for different other areas. And even UiPath staff are also involved in this process. And you can see that they have also introduced several other solutions by themselves. So just like Radhimir mentioned, we all are in the same community. So if anyone needs help, we are always here. Just reach out to Radhimir or myself, and we will always be in touch with you guys, and we will always provide the help that is needed. So coming back to the chatbot, this is one chatbot that I created to get the information about the coronavirus from various different platforms that offer data, like WHO, CDC, for example. So it's a really cool feature to have with you in this very critical moment, so that you can easily get the information needed without wasting a lot of time. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, so this is the chatbot. As you see, we just need to have a chat with the bot just like we do in our normal social media. So let's say I need to get more information, the latest news. Show me some latest news. So it's just natural language that we are using, just like we chat with someone else. So, and based on that, it has the ability to understand what you are saying through AI and NLP, or natural language processing technologies. So you can provide the information source that you need, and it will basically show all the information it has. And you can read the information in the same platform itself, just like that. Say, I also need to know something like this. I know this. See, it's just one simple question that I asked, and it will provide all the required information that you need to know. It's really cool. And see, in some of the important things, it also highlights and gives you much better attention on that. Yeah, I have those symptoms. So, and then it also asks certain questions to understand you better. So let's say I met someone that is infected. That's a really cool feature to have. So guys, that's how RPA can help you in different ways. And we are all here to help whenever you need. If doesn't matter the industry you're working on, or doesn't matter the domain you're in, if coronavirus has affected your company and if you need help, just reach out to us. This is our contact email address, automation@19help.org. Just reach out to myself or Adamir, and we will always be here to help you. So thank you. And any questions from anyone?
Fine, Rahil.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. I guess we are good then. Radhamir, do you have anything to add?
No.
Right. Okay then. Thank you for attending the webinar, and we look forward to any inquiries that you guys have, and feel free to reach out to us at any time. And thank you.